Imagine waking up one morning to find your reflection missing from the mirror. Not just delayed or faint, but completely gone, as if the person on the other side never existed. What if I told you that in the vast expanse of the universe, mirrors are not mere glass and silver but gateways? Gateways to parallel dimensions worlds, where every choice you ever made branch off into a different reality. This is the story of Mira, a scientist obsessed with the nature of consciousness and the thin line separating reality and illusion. Mira was brilliant, working in a hidden laboratory beneath the gleaming cityscape of Neo Tokyo 24/7. She specialized in quantum optics and had recently discovered anomalies in reflective surfaces, distortions that hinted at something more than simple reflection. One night, after running a series of experiments on a newly developed mirror with nanophotonic circuitry, she noticed the image in the mirror flickered. A second later, it stabilized, but instead of showing her tired eyes and messy hair, the reflection smiled back with a serene calm she had never felt. Curious and more than a little unnerved, Mira touched the cool surface. The mirror rippled under her fingertips like liquid mercury. And suddenly, she was no longer staring into glass, but into another world, a world remarkably like her own. Yet subtly different, the reflection spoke. "Hello, Mira. I'm you. But from a place where you never chose science. Where instead you followed art, the passion, chaos. The idea was impossible. Yet, unmistakably real. This alternate mirror had memories, emotions, and experiences that diverged at a crucial moment in their shared history. But why now? Or was this other Mira reaching out across the dimensions?" Compelled beyond reason, Mira began to converse with a reflection night visitor. Each night, the mirror gateway opened wider, revealing more about her double's life, a life filled with vibrant colors, unpredictable choices, and a haunting question: which version was truly happy? But there was a danger Mira hadn't foreseen. A boundary between worlds began to thin. The laboratory's instruments detected energy fluctuations increasing exponentially. The mirror's surface shimmered dangerously. One evening, the other mirror warned her, "If you cross fully, our worlds will collapse into one. Forever." Torn between curiosity and caution, Mira faced a decision no one should ever have to make. She could step through the mirror and surrender to a life unknown, or savor the connection and preserve the fragile reality she knew. In the final moments, as the mirror flickered between dimensions, Mira reached out and then paused, because as she looked deep into her counterpart's eyes, she understood the truth. The reflection wasn't her rival, her twin, or her escape. It was a mirror of possibility, proof that every choice simultaneously exists. The mirror's glow faded. The reflection vanished. Mira was alone again, changed. She realized that identity is not a fixed point, but a prism, refracting infinite versions of ourselves. And somewhere in the space between realities, those versions live on, in mirrors waiting to be seen. So next time you glance into a mirror, ask yourself, is that really just your reflection? Or a window to a world where you took a different path, and your story went wildly, beautifully strange, because in the world of mirrors, nothing is ever quite as it seems. And the most unsettling truth is this: the one staring back at you might not be you at all.